Alright, I'm going ADC. Going to build him full AD. Nice. Nice.
ADC Bard Bot is a strong adversary, mighty powerhouse of annihilation, carnage, elimination man. To put it bluntly, he shoots beams of AD at people like whoopah, which cause damage to the opponent. But they do extra damage if you have little meeps following you. But we'll get to them after this smooth transition. Early game Bard is a bit strong but a bit weak, like Gnar, but we'll get to him when we get to the letter G, because that's how it fucking works. Can't you read? Can't you alphabet? Bard collects chimes across the map. The more chimes he collects, the angrier the conservative Meep government gets, and they send their strongest men after Bard to get the chimes back. When you have a silly amount of chimes, he has the Meep police on his tail, who's like, "Hey man, can I have that chime back? You kinda stole it from us, and it's kind of important." Oh my god, fuck! Instantly murdering them all! Kinda like the scene from The Matrix. You know the one. But when the meeps are up, make sure to use them to poke, because the damage you will be unloading is higher than the gods sitting upon Mount Olympus! You know that feeling when something is just so nice to look at that you just can't help but go, man, that's nice to look at. That's the feeling you get when firing an innocent meep into the police! Now the key to winning is just to play safe. Play like a bitch, as Sky William would say. If you think you can get the kill, just don't. That's the best advice anyone has ever given about League of Legends. Just don't. Farm, farm, farm. Farm up that storm like the Amish farm their crops. Get through this laning phase without dying, because if you die, that means the enemy acquires money. And money can be used to buy things in the shop to make them stronger. That's how League of Legends works. Use your sick as fuck ultimate to set up ganks. I know. I make it look easy. Am I working Bard or Bardly working? Our amazing jungler came in and we were able to fuck these pussies into the ground. Allow them like the snow they are.
You going?
There's minions in the way.
The place.
What?
It also helps to have an amazing, godlike, legendary, hilarious, funny, witty, genius support who can set up kills left, right, and fucking north. God, that's a double kill. Beep. Now I have more money, my imprisoned meat police will execute high destruction and devastation when I throw them into the enemy, thanks to this pickaxe I just acquired. You see, the key to League of Legends is realism. Without realism, we'll be stuck back in 2006 where every fucking game was brown. Thank you, my Sims, for bringing back color to this dogshit brown world. Fuck it, you win laning phase, just go fucking fuck and leave for the tavern to sing for money because you're a bard! Mid-game is where shit gets a bit real. You see, with the latest patch, they implemented jump scares.
What was that?
It kind of reminds me of my new product I'm making. Hi there, is your house too boring? Is it too safe? Does nothing ever happen? Then buy the Jump Scare-O-Matic! Inspired by League of Legends bugs. This device allows your house to be a threatening, disturbing place to live in. If you're doing the dishes, then suddenly if you're watching TV, then if you're having a nice nap, buy it! You are never safe when you have this product. I forgot what I called it just now. Disclaimer, if you have a weak heart, you may die. Here is where your trustworthy support starts to betray you. Kind of like when Luke Skywalker climbs up the Darth Sidious with Chode Nose and lit the beacon. You go in to save him anyway, but what a fucking surprise. He gets out and you're stuck between a rock and a bard place. If I had commentators in my game, they would be going mental, talking really quickly, like this. Man, he's getting out of there and he's in the fan and he's in the clear. They're getting really excited, probably sweating profusely. And he's out of there. You should have seen the look on Bard's face. It was something like this. Now it's time for payback. Your support Urgot is about to get the kill, but you are bloodthirsty, so you ult! And you swipe the kill from under his nubs. You should have seen how furious Urgot was. He looked something like this. The mid-game is also where you need to start raising your bounty by collecting chimes. This bounty on your head attracts the attention of stronger meeps. Gone are the meep police and say hello to the meep bounty hunters. Mercenaries on the rift, these meeps care nothing but money. And you have quite the exchange rate on your head. They want you caught, and once you're captured, you're going to be behind Bard. Luckily, this is where you can use the bounty hunters to your advantage, as they have fucking reason they're fucking damage.
Yay!
Late game can go one of two ways. You can be shitting on kids, catching them out in the jungle and blowing them up so hard they die. Or you can spend the whole game flying kites with tanks. But instead of being a fun, peaceful activity with your father,
Dad, I'm really having fun today. I love you.
it's more like your father trying to murder you while he's dressed as a knight. Shut up, kid! Bard sucks at killing tanks. I think that comes from the fact that he isn't meant to be an ADC. But if there are no tanks in your sight, and all you see is a nice squishy mashed potato of a man, then kill away! Because if Bard has 4 or more meat mercenaries following him, then he does monster D damage. Think of it like shooting dinosaurs at people. If you shoot a T-Rex, then you're gonna do more damage on impact, and they'll probably eat the opponent. But if you shoot a Brontosaurus, well, he's pretty damn big, so he'll probably do a lot of damage on impact. But then he'll be like, oh, a leaf. And then go to the leaf and be like, a leaf. But that's basically it for Bard late game. He does a lot of damage against squishies, does hardly any damage against tanks. So I guess it's down to who you're against, really. But let's be honest, most games never even get to late game these days. So fuck it. Overall, Bard gets a savage. I love playing Bard ADC. He actually does a lot of damage, and can hold his own in laning phase alongside a good support. You should play it in ranked. I recommend it 100%. If you're bronze, it will get you to diamond! Masters! Bad thanks for watching, and next up is Blitzcrank. Let's roll! Now, some of you are probably like,
But where's Aurelian's soul?
and to you I say, yeah, you're probably right, but we're playing Blitzcrank.
But Aurelian's...